Bill O'Reilly here, Thursday, December 5th, 2019. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Here's what's happening across our nation. The Democrats' impeachment drive continues. One witness mocks Barron Trump, the president's son. George Zimmerman sues Travon Martin's family for $100 million. New study finds a shocking amount of sugar in a Starbucks drink. Also, do you read books anymore? Do you buy records? Are there even records? But first, the House impeachment probe now moves to Gerald Nadler's Judiciary Committee, the panel meeting with legal scholars to bash President Trump. Nancy Pelosi is asking that the House refer articles of impeachment immediately. Americans largely tuning out of the whole exercise. Stanford law professor Pamela Karlan mocked President Trump's youngest son to damage the president. The lawyer telling the committee the U.S. Constitution prevents the chief executive from creating a Barron, which is, of course, the boy's name. Republican Congressman Matt Gaetz confronting that professor on live TV, saying the use of a 13-year-old to attack the president is simply mean. Melania Trump, the First Lady, defending her son on social media, adding, quote, "Every child deserves privacy and protection," and that Karlan should be ashamed of her actions. The professor has donated thousands of dollars to Elizabeth Warren, Barack Obama, and Hillary Clinton. She did eventually apologize for the Barron situation. George Zimmerman, remember him? Filing a lawsuit against the family of Travon Martin for $100 million. Zimmerman acquitted in 2012 for killing the teenager, sparking protests nationwide. Lawyers claim the entire case was premised on false testimony and has ruined Zimmerman's life, but this lawsuit seems to be cruel to many observers. New study out of the UK finding a huge amount of sugar in a Starbucks drink. According to scientists, the coffee shop's 20-ounce signature caramel hot chocolate contains 23 teaspoons of sugar. That's more than 780 calories. Don't feel like spending 90 minutes on a treadmill to burn it off? Try a regular cup of coffee black, 2 calories. In a moment, why Americans are not reading books anymore or even going to the movies. Right back with it. Millions of Americans have been diagnosed with cancer or a serious illness. If you are one of them and money is a problem, you're not alone. It's simple. If you own a life insurance policy of $100,000 or more, then Life Guide Partners can evaluate your coverage for free to see if you qualify for cash now when you need it the most. Be ready to take down this number. If you own a life insurance policy of $100,000 or more, and you are living with a serious illness, then Life Guide Partners can evaluate your coverage free to see if you qualify for cash now. So write this number down, 1-888-GUIDE-50. Totally free to call. Get rid of those insurance premiums. Stop paying them. Consider turning that life policy into cash. The number again, 1-888-GUIDE-50. 1-888-484-3350. 1-888-GUIDE-50. Call now. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day, a vast change for the worse in American culture. As I write this commentary, my latest book, The United States of Trump, is ranked number 56 on Amazon, the biggest bookseller in the world. But here's the thing. There are only 5 real books in front of me. And again, I'm at 56. The rest of the top 50 are kids' books, cookbooks, diet tomes, and self-help things. The most popular book in the country right now, 100 Recipes to Live to 100. Begging the question, why would anyone want to do that? I mean, ancient is tough, very difficult. I would buy a book entitled Eat Like This and You Will Die Happy around age 85. That's a book I'd like to read. The second biggest selling book, according to Amazon, is Diary of a Wimpy Kid Wrecking Ball. The Wimpy Kid series is fabulously successful because we are living in an age where wimpy kids rule. The wimpier they are, the more their moms like them, for some reason. The third book on the bestseller list is Dog Man, from the creator of Captain Underpants. Now, if this isn't an indicator of the collapse of American culture, I don't know what is. How exactly did Mr. Underpants get promoted to captain? What ethnicity is the last name Underpants anyway? Scandinavian? Dog Man, I understand. Captain Underpants? No. The fact that real books with actual plots and facts do not sell is depressing, especially to a guy who writes those kinds of books. But that's what's happening. Like music, movies, and television, the publishing industry is on the verge of collapse. That's because of the machines, the smartphones, which can dial up all kinds of diversions in seconds. Why read a book when you can YouTube or Instagram? The Romans had their bread and circuses. We have Instagram and Google. Think about it. Americans are now opting for easy. The smartphone has everything. All you need is a thumb. And if that gets tired, turn on the TV. Streaming, books, music, forget it, it's too hard. Go to a bookstore, which are dying out, by the way. I don't even know any music stores. And earlier this year, Paul McCartney and Barbra Streisand, both musical icons, put out new music. Nobody bought it. Even TV shows. Hawaii Five-0. They got to go back to Hawaii Five-0. Older people in America are the only ones hanging tough. They buy some books, a few books. They read them. They watch standard TV. They might even go out to the movie theater. But younger Americans, forget it. It's all in the smartphone, and that's not very smart. I'm Bill O'Reilly, and I approved that message by writing it. For more commentary, please visit BillO'Reilly.com, and hopefully you'll pick up my book, The United States of Trump. Directly ahead, something you might not know. Do you have trouble falling asleep or staying asleep? When it's time to go to bed, are racing thoughts keeping you awake? That happens to me. If so, it's time for you to try Ebb. Ebb is the first and only wearable drug-free solution that targets the root cause of sleeplessness, those thoughts. Ebb applies precise and continuous cooling to the forehead, calming your mind. Ebb is clinically validated, and 4 out of 5 users report falling asleep faster and improving overall sleep quality. If you tried everything from pills to pillows with little success, it's time for you to try Ebb. Get the sleep you need so you have more energy to do the things you love. Right now, my listeners can try Ebb risk-free 60 nights. You even get free shipping. Call 877-777-8906 or go to tryebb.com. That's 877-777-8906 or go to tryebb.com, tryebb.com for free shipping and a risk-free 60 nights. Now the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. The Walt Disney Company is one of the largest media conglomerates in the world. Marvel, Star Wars, ESPN, Fox, all now in the Magic Kingdom. They did $70 billion in revenue just this year. $70 billion, including 40% of the entire USA movie box office. And it all started with a man and a mouse. In honor of Walt Disney's 118th birthday, here are a few little-known facts about one of America's greatest entrepreneurs. Today, the name Disney is synonymous with Hollywood, but Walt was born in Chicago and raised in Missouri. The Disneys lived on a farm. Walt's earliest drawings, he was an animator, were animals he saw every day. High school, not a good fit for Walt Disney. He dropped out in 1918 to join the Army, but he was underage and they caught him. So he joined the Red Cross Ambulance Corps. After World War I, Walt's brother Roy wanted to go into the vacuum business. Instead, the brothers formed a studio, later renamed the Walt Disney Company. Sorry, Roy. Mickey Mouse makes his grand entrance in 1928. Inspired by Walt Disney's actual pet mouse, who has a pet mouse? Mickey has a few impressive accomplishments of his own. First cartoon character to speak, first to have a star on the Walk of Fame, also the most popular write-in candidate at voting booths around the country. Mickey Mouse also had a disco album. It went double platinum, if you can believe it. Turns out Mickey was just a beginning for Walt Disney. Between 1932 and 66, Walt was nominated for 59 Academy Awards, winning 22 of them. And here's something you also might not know. One of the last things Walt Disney wrote down before entering the hospital prior to his death was the name Kurt Russell. Mr. Russell was a child actor who had just signed with the Disney company. To this day, no one knows the reason that Walt Disney wrote down his name. Back after this. Right now, anyone with a mortgage has an incredible opportunity in front of them. Interest rates are so low you can add hundreds of dollars back to your monthly budget simply by refinancing. Plus, you can save tens of thousands of dollars over the life of your loan. And it takes as little as 10 minutes to get started when you call American Financing. I recommend American Financing because they are family-owned and they have salary-based mortgage consultants, so there's no pressure. No upfront or hidden fees either. Just custom loans to meet your goals. Your best interest is the concern at American Financing. Access cash, consolidate debt, even spend less on interest. Whatever you need, they will create a unique solution just for you. So, get a free mortgage review today. It only takes 10 minutes to start. 888-462-9557, 888-462-9557, or AmericanFinancing.net. American Financing NMLS 182334 NMLS ConsumerAccess.org. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.